Hey friends, it's Sonia Miller with Junk Monkey Paint Company, and you are joining me today. Just a little bit ago, I headed out to head to my local Goodwill. I got there and I realized they were closing in 10 minutes. The hours listed online were wrong, so I promised the ladies that I would not be that person that stays there late. So real quick, browse with me and let's see if we can find any good junk like this cute little rocking horse right here. Yes, I've managed to get past the purse section and not get drawn into that. So now I'm going to look for some knickknacks. You guys know that I love to flip furniture. I love to flip other people's junk to resell for profit and also to keep for my own pleasure. So it's always fun to look at the knickknack section. And oh, I like that little lion down there. I look for pieces like this, like small pieces that I can flip and paint. I do have a brick and mortar store, so I sell my pieces in there. I can also sell online and to send things. I was drawn to this fish, I gotta tell you that. If you are somebody that wants to get into flipping things for profit, even starting at the smaller knickknack section, like this section I'm into, because it can get expensive to ship furniture. But stuff like this, everybody loves chickens. There's so much of an audience out there for people that would love this if I were to post it on my website. So just giving you guys some ideas out there. Right now we're just browsing, like this little chicken right here. This was a good reminder too that you can just take anything in any color, put it in a solid color, and it looks fabulous. Little pieces like this are super cute. Dry brush them in like a teal river or a fun color. These pieces down here, I'm always drawn to candle holders. I always flip and sell candle holders. They all sell. Everybody loves candle holders, so that's always an easy pick for me. There's a lot of good stuff here today, but I only got 10 minutes, so I'm taking a browse right here. This is the section in this store where they typically keep anything that's the furniture related stuff. I'm not really seeing a whole lot today. Nothing that I really want to bring home. This was cute, a little mail holder. I think that's what that is. What do you guys think it is? Not sure. There were some lamps there. I'm not somebody who typically brings home lamps because I don't want to resell things that might have issues with electronics. I'm not an electrician, don't want to deal with that. Also, this is just a tip that if you're picking up anything that has fabric into it, here in the state of Pennsylvania, you have to have a permit to sell things that are made of fabric, and you also have to make sure that if they're not new, that they've been sprayed. So just a quick tip, always look for that. I was drawn to this trunk. I think it was $39.99. I did like the look of that one. Great little pieces here. If you're starting a home, those chairs back there were $5.99 a piece. If you know somebody who's just starting out, Goodwill is a great place to come, or any like auctions, places like that when you're trying to build up your home, make it beautiful on a budget. So I walked past the book section. I'm surprised Matt wasn't in there. That's where he's usually drawn to. I went over here to, like, these are more painted wooden pieces, awesome to flip with paint. I also looked in the frame section. You just saw me there. I like to, let's just take a moment to talk about this gorgeous owl. Okay, so he's $8. Would you have taken him home? Little pieces like this made of wood are also awesome. I like to turn little frames and stuff that you saw me looking at into chalkboards. You can, stick napkins, put your own artwork into the frames. This is a great place to find frames for cheap and then paint them and make them beautiful. So lots of good stuff to look over today. Like I said, I'm not somebody that typically goes to electronics or even clocks. I don't want to deal with anything that could be a fire issue, so not for me. But always look it over because you find random stuff like this just stuffed everywhere and people move things around the store. So me and Matt were both into that piece that we just picked up, including this piece. I'll show you my haul in just a second. VHS tapes. Anybody else still have a VCR out there somewhere in the closet? Lots of cookware and things like that around here. I also like to take a look at the stationery section, only because I find great pieces for organizing my files and things like that in my home office, which is great. Find cheap stuff. Mugs, I love for cleaning my paintbrushes in and storing my paintbrushes. All right, so we're back home now. That was a really quick browse. We got some really good junk though. Very happy with what we found. So remember that I have a storefront. So in this case, today is what? Today is Tuesday, and it is Small Business Saturday coming up this weekend. So my store will be open on Friday and Saturday. So I'm picking stuff this week that I'm painting and flipping. Some of it will need painted. Some of it will just be good to flip as is because it's really cool stuff. And I'll be bringing it down to my store with me. So this is one of the pieces that we found. It's just a really cool, like a layering piece of decor, add a little texture to a space for $2.99. And yes, I will be flipping this with some paint. So what do you think of that piece? Along the same sort of lines is this basket set. Actually, Matt found this one, and I really do like it. I kind of just like the color that these are as is, because I do believe that in a space, when you bring in just the feeling of nature into a space, it can really make it feel cozy. These are just wicker baskets, and $3.99. I think, yeah, it was $3.99 for the set. So basically $2 a basket. You can't beat that. Perfect for layering, perfect even if you find a piece of furniture that has the drawers missing, going out to your local Goodwill, thrift stores, finding things like this that you can kind of insert into the spaces, always good finds, because everybody loves to have, say it with me, a little bit of storage. So the next set that I picked up were these little cherubs. They were $1.29 each. Cute little ceramic shelves. Really sweet, would be beautiful in a bathroom. And I'm going to dry brush these. They're in like a creamy sort of plaster sort of finish right now, so I can go over them with a white, which I think would look really cool and really freshen them up, which is probably what I will do. You can put them in any color you want. Go with like cute pink, don't make me blush, or even black velvet. So stay tuned, we will dry brush these together. Next up, do you ever come in the drugstore and you're like, I can't even remember what is in that bag? What did I wrap up in the newspaper? What is it? Oh, now I remember. Oh, and there's something else in there which I don't remember what's in that part of the bag. Look at this, guys. I did pick up the fish. Matt liked it. I like the fish. This might be one I keep for myself because the ocean girl in me loves anything like this. I love the fact that it has a little bit of blue on it too. I think this would go really, really good with the rugs that I have in my house. So maybe put that one in the living room on a shelf. That's probably where you will see that one show up. Oh yeah, this little piece here. Oh, so cool. Look at this little vintage. It's heavy. I truly think this piece is actually brass. Got it for $2.99, and you put just a single tapered candle at the top right there. She's a beauty. I don't even think I'm going to paint this one. I'm just going to put a nice fresh white candle in there, and this will be so sweet on a shelf somewhere. All right, talk about so sweet and vintagey and lovely. Look what I found, guys. You can never have too many bird cages, right? Now this is a decorative bird cage. It's not a real bird cage. I can paint this any color I want, so I'll probably dry brush this in something because it does have, you can see like how it's just been exposed to maybe something that caused it to tarnish. So if you were me, what color would you paint the bird cage? Because we could go classic white, but this is gonna be a fun one to flip as well. Man, we're gonna have so many good pieces to flip together. So this is a gas lamp, and I'm just gonna keep it as is because I think it's really cool. I do love Moroccan style, and this just made me think about that. Just the pieces that sometimes you find that you don't have to do anything with. I just need to dust the glass and dust it off, but I think I will keep it with that existing patina. What do you guys think of this piece? Not that I'm planning to light it or anything, but just that I think it's beautiful just the way it is. So maybe putting a collection of things together with this piece here would be a really cool setup. Yeah, love that. And last but not least, another wonderful, beautiful candle holder. Actually, that would be kind of really cool with this too. When I talk about putting like sets of a couple things together, a nice cream white fresh candle on here, paint the base whatever color we want, shine it up, do what we got to do, and put those together. So yeah, what do you guys think of my collection of stuff, of good junk that I found when we were out junkin tonight? It was fun to get out and just kind of peruse the shelves. Online it said they were open a little bit later than what they really were, so when we got in there we really had to go to town and junk, but luckily I can junk pretty quick. Question of the day, do you have a good junk detector where when you go into an auction or you go into a space immediately, you can just kind of like zone in on pieces that are all like, oh yeah, that's a given, get that, grab that, let's go, put that in the cart, and it doesn't take you long to make a decision because you just know you gotta bring it home. All right, friends, well thank you for watching today's vlog. I will be back again tomorrow. We're gonna get out and about again tomorrow. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment below. Do you have the built-in junk detector? I want to know if you have it too. Can you spy a piece of junk on the side of the road a mile away? You know what I'm saying? See you tomorrow. Bye.